City Connect. Houston rockin' news, everything you need. You know we keep it in check. Scores, interviews, and player stats. Yo, we keep it in check. Subscribe to see what's next. It's Clutch City Connect.
YouTube, what it do? It's your guys here at Clutch City Connect. It's your boy TJ Anderson.
And your boy AP.
And we want to welcome you to another episode of Clutch City Connect. Hey guys, it's been a while. It's been a very long while. But we back. And we're back with a very special guest. It is Sam Houston State assistant basketball coach, Coach Anthony Fobb. Welcome to the show. I don't even need to introduce you. I'll let you introduce yourself.
What's up, guys, man? I'm glad to be on, man. Glad you guys thought enough for me to have me on here, man. I'm currently in Louisiana at this moment, man. We had a couple days off, so I came home, man. But I wasn't gonna miss this for nothing, man. For those who don't know, Coach Fobb, like he said, man, originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, moved to Houston in 2011, man, when they had that big oil spill from New Orleans. I was living in New Orleans, man. So we ended up moving here, man. And from there, I was coaching at MacArthur High School with Coach Woods, who's now the head coach at North Shore. Um, Man, I stayed there for 3 years, did some good things with him, got my opportunity to be the head coach at Aldine High School, man, where from there, man, some great things happened. I took over a program that had not won a game in 5 years. Aldine used to be a powerhouse, and from there, man, we won 26 games by our first year. Uh, then we moved to another district with Westfield and Decaney and them, and things got a little rough for us, but we still was able to hold our own. From there, man, Katie ISD took notice to that and got a job at Mayde Creek. At Mayde Creek, they had not been to the playoffs in almost 10 years. And my 5 years there, man, we went to the playoffs. My first four years there, went 3 rounds deep. During that time, I was blessed with the opportunity to coach high-level summer basketball with Marlon Lowe at Texas Pro, with the Adidas Circuit, coached some really good guys there. Kendrick Davis, Jay Ladee, just to name a few. Coached all those guys over there. Zach Nuttall, who I'll go back to that in a second. Zach Nuttall, he played at Sam Houston, was one of the most decorated guys over there at Sam. And from there, man, my last year there, I was coaching EYBL for 2 years under John Lucas, my fourth and fifth year at Mayde Creek. Coached them, led them to 2 straight Peach Jams, and on my last Peach Jam, I got the opportunity to go join Coach Mudge at Sam Houston when he got the job over there when they went on Conference USA. And so, man, my journey is a little different from a lot of folks, man. We'll talk about that a little as we go on, but man, my time at summer ball and in the high school really prepared me, and just happy to be at Sam, man. We're doing some good things. My first year at Sam, we won the Conference USA championship. We looking to repeat that again this year. So man, we just been going onward and upward, man. Just trying to keep it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're
Right.
definitely gonna dive right into it. So, got a couple questions for you, Coach Fobb. Are you ready?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about your journey, right?
Hmm.
It's been a very incredible one, I have to say. And actually, a fun fact about you: you earned all-state honors as a high school player, uh, and you served in the U.S. Marine Corps, and now you're coaching at Sam Houston. So, I have a question. It's just how have your experiences shaped your approach to coaching and leadership?
First of all, thank
Well,
you for your service. Right off
appreciate that, man.
the bat.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you for your service.
Well, man, we can go dive back a little bit to the high school, man. The high school, man, I was, like you say, man, I was all state. I got scholarship offers. But I can tell you this, man. To answer your question first, it helped me because I failed at what a lot of people is trying to do right now. Like there are a lot of kids that want to go play college basketball. I can consider myself that I failed at it because I didn't really love it. I didn't love it. I coming out of high school, I mean, I was good, I was gifted, I was able to play. And then I went to Southeastern under Coach Billy Kennedy, who used to coach at Texas A&M, Murray State, Texas A&M, and I went there, man. So I was recruited there by the old coach, and then he got fired, and Billy Kennedy came in. But like I say, man, I didn't really love it. I could have went to some other places, but man, I ended up going to Southeastern anyway, and end up staying there with him for a year. And then, man, I just quit basketball, man, after my freshman year because, like you say, man, in order to play college basketball, man, you gotta love this, man. And to be honest with you, man, I didn't really love it the way that we want people to love it to be able to play. And so, man, everything that I do in life is pretty much calculated, man. I try to build steps up to things. I set goals. For example, man, I always wanted to be in law enforcement. Both of my degrees are in juvenile justice, my undergrad and my master's. So I always wanted to be um, in law enforcement. So I went to the military, the Marine Corps, to give me a step up in that. And while I was going through grad school, man, I was at Southern University in New Orleans going through grad school. And man, I walked in the gym one day and then it just slowly but surely came back to me, man. I used to referee. It's another fun fact, man. I referee college basketball also, bro. So I referee high school and college basketball. So being around the game, man, is just, I started to see the game. I was like, man, I got so much to offer, man. Guy came up to me one time and said, bro, you got so much to offer this game, man. How you just don't want to coach? And I said, man, it just never dawned on me, man, until I walked through that gym in grad school one day and saw him in there working out. And the guy asked me to work somebody out, and I started doing it. And then it just one thing led to the other. And then when I moved to Houston, man, I said, you know what, man, I don't want to do law enforcement. I started teaching law enforcement, and I was teaching it in Texas have law enforcement in schools, and so that's how I started coaching because I was in the high school at MacArthur teaching law enforcement and coaching with Coach Woods, and it just took off since there. But to answer your question, man, the leadership part of it, being in the Marine Corps, man, being at the rank that I had, um, man, the leadership qualities that I learned from the Marine Corps just man, it's a valuable thing that can't nobody ever take away from me. How to lead men, just something that you learn in the Marine Corps, man, and just throughout my time in law enforcement, being a supervisor, doing those things, being a leader of men, man, it just really helps you, especially at the collegiate level, because you're
Mhm.
really leading men at this point.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Perfect. So let's dive into before Sam Houston, right? I know we were
Hmm.
kind of on Sam Houston just a little bit. Let's go back to high school. Let's go to Aldine High School, right?
Yeah.
You led that program to a 26 win season in your first year. So I want to ask, with doing that, what were some strategies that you used to achieve such a dramatic turnaround? Because that's a big turnaround from them
Mhm.
having
Well,
such a bad season to a great season. And do you still apply the same principles at the collegiate level?
yeah, man, the biggest thing is discipline, man. That's the biggest thing is the discipline side of it. And the coach that I was replacing was a phenomenal coach, man. Coach Smith, Coach Pros, man. He had got in some sickness. He had got sick a little bit, and it takes a lot to lead a inner city program, man. And so, the foundation was there. It's just, man, I just don't think the coach that I replaced had the energy to to instill that discipline that I brought to the table. Man, and I brought that young, fresh voice to them at the time. I think we talking about this 2015, 14, something like that. So I was, a little bit younger. Um, and man, those guys just really bought into the discipline side of it, man. And that's something that I do at Sam too, man. It's just the discipline side of it, man. You can't do nothing without discipline, man. And you don't have to be like Marine Corps or nothing like that. But man, if you love on guys hard, you can coach them hard too. And that's one thing I
Mhm.
did, man. Like, we was an inner city program, but man, we never went without anything. I was able to raise some money and do some things for the program. Like, man, we had new uniforms every year. We had like 3, 4 uniforms. That's a lot for an inner city program. So it's like, man, the stuff that we was able to do at that program, uh, it just really helped us out a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, that kind of sounds like a lot of what the coaches at Lamarck High School have to deal with somewhat. Um, those guys put a lot of energy, effort, and love into those players, and it's well
Mm.
received. So you being able to not only instill discipline, but would give that team the love and compassion that they needed. It was very well worth it. Um, so let's kind of segue back to Sam Houston, right? So
Hmm.
being at a college like that, you get talented players, right? So you got to
Yep.
work with Lamar Wilkerson and
Hmm.
Davin Barnes.
Hmm.
So how do you approach player development to help athletes reach that elite level, both on and off the court?
Well, first, so you gotta lean on your teaching, and you got to be confident in what you do.
Mm.
Man, I've been blessed to be around a lot of good dudes that do some really good skill development. Nothing in this game is really new. Nobody's really doing anything new. It's like, man, we all taking from somebody, and you just take your life lessons, and you take what you learn from other people, and you put it together, and you put your own twist to it. I think one of the strengths that I've been blessed with is being able to see the game, like to see what your head coach want, and being able to put that into your skill development. So, for example, if we run a 4 out offense and we want to shoot a lot of threes from this spot, and this how we get our shots, man, I do a lot of studying. And I look at the game and see, okay, this is how this person get his shots. This way he get his shots from. This is going to be best within the offense. It's going to be best for this kid. And man, that's what we do in our skill development. So I've been blessed to be around guys like Marlon Lowe, who's coached pros. I've been around, I'm in a gym with John Lucas, who's a pro coach, who have pros in the gym. And sometimes, man, you just got to be that flower on the wall, man, and just that picture on the wall, and just soaking all that knowledge in, and just taking pieces and pieces from what you're learning from different coaching clinics and different gyms that you go visit. And then when you have your opportunity, and you with those guys, you can be able to implement some of those things to those guys in that skill development. So to step up, moving up, it really wasn't that challenging, because I've been around like some very high profile guys and trained some really good guys before I got there.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. And John Lucas is for sure an OG in the game. I
Oh yeah.
mean,
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
that's an OG right there. So let's talk about Sam Houston transition to Conference USA, right? That was a
Hmm.
big step for Sam Houston.
Yes.
So, how did you and the coaching staff prepare the team for the increased competition that they were going to be playing, and what challenges did you guys face in your first season in Conference USA?
Well, the first year, so when I got hired on the first year there, that was our first year in Conference USA. And to be honest with you, man, I probably wouldn't even be at Sam if they wasn't in Conference USA. To be honest with you, it was the work perfect timing for me, the perfect level to go in at, because I had opportunities to go to college before, but it just, I mean, yeah, I just think things got to line up to your family and things like that, because this job is hard, man. It's really really hard. So
Mm.
so the thing is, man, when we went to Conference USA, um, you know, the biggest thing is recruitment. Like I say, coaching with JL3 and coaching with Texas Pro, it prepared me to be around higher level guys, right? So if I had to look at the guys that I coached at JL3 my last year, man, everybody went to a level pretty much higher than Sam Houston, right?
Mm.
So the competition level, I really wasn't the competition level wasn't a big thing. But as far as the staff, Coach Mudge had been coaching for 14 years. He used to work at Texas as a manager, student manager, graduate assistant. So he'd been through Kevin Durant, he'd been through all of those guys. And being in the WAC, coming from the WAC, there was first place in the WAC the year before. So they moved up to Conference USA, and to be honest with you guys, the league did change. Conference USA changed a little bit. Some of those guys moved up to the American Conference, and some of those
Mm.
guys moved down to Sun Belt. So we returned like 8 guys already. Sam had returned 8 guys that was like in first place in the WAC. And so the year that I got there, we had to bring in about, I think, about 3 or 4 new guys, and we brought in guys that was brought into the team. David Bowens was one of those guys who finished up at Ole Miss. So we brought in guys that was pretty much a little bit above the level of Sam Houston, and not Sam Houston, but Conference USA. And it worked out for us, man. We had the most connected team that first year, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why we won, because our team was connected, man. Like we got better and better as the year went on. Like we started off shaky. We lost to Texas State. We lost to some teams we shouldn't have lost to. But like I say, man, we stayed together. We had really, really good players that connected. Our staff was connected. And that was the biggest thing, man. When your staff is connected and everybody's connected, it makes the job much easier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you've been coaching for a long while. You've been coaching for a long while. You've been around the game for a long time. Can you share with me and Aaron and our viewers here a memorable moment from your coaching career, either at Sam Houston or anywhere, that really gives you the motivation for why you love coaching basketball?
Man, it's crazy, and I know this can happen on any job where you're doing being like a public servant or something. But man, to be honest with you, the most joyful thing I get out of all of this is when, for example, I had a kid, man, I was walking through Sam Houston, and my kid was at a job fair that I coached at Mayde Creek. Man, this kid I considered walk on. I call him a walk on because he was only gonna get in the game if we was up 30, down 30, at Mayde Creek. Man, this kid was just so happy to be on the team. His family was just so happy to be on the team. Man, I saw him at the job fair, and because of my connections in high school, I was able to hook him up with a job in in teaching. Man, this dude bought his first house the other day. He called me.
Oh wow.
He
That's a
paints. He
blessing.
do some paintings for the Texans. He's always calling me. Um, man, that's what I do this for. Things like that. Even on the negative side of it, man, I've had players who's got into some trouble. Who parents had to call me for letters of recommendation that they have not forgot about me. Things like that. Man, to be honest with you, man, the negative and the positive of helping these kids is why I do it, man. It's like
Mm-hmm.
those are my joyous moments. It's like everything outside of basketball. It's not even really nothing with basketball. Be honest with you, it's everything outside of basketball. When these guys have kids and they want me to come Christian their kid, or they want me to come to this event, they wedding, they engagement, child, um, revealing and things like that, man. That's the fun. That's the most joyous moment I got out of coaching, and those things have always happened year after year. Those things happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. One thing about it, when most people don't understand that when you do become a coach, you become a role model. You become
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
the go-to person a lot of times for these guys, and they need it. I mean, a lot of these guys, they all grow up in different environments, and some are more needier than others. But at the end of the day, you show the same love for one that don't need the love as for the other person that absolutely needs it. So
hmm
for you to be able to come through for for the guy that they used to play for Mayde Creek, man, that's awesome. That's amazing. That's a blessing, and that's definitely something that he'll hold to his heart
oh yeah.
forever. So that's amazing. Um, so I want to ask you, how do you foster team chemistry and handle conflicts among players to maintain a positive and cohesive environment, especially during high pressure moments in the season?
Man, first
Mm-hmm.
you got to be able to control yourself sometimes, man. Because anybody that ever watched me coach, they'll see me on the sideline, man. And I'm, when I was coaching summer ball, when I was the head coach, rather, man, I'm very passionate about what I do, and you know, passion look like aggressive to the non-motivated,
Hmm.
So
Yep.
what I'm saying. So it's like when you're in that assistant role, you take a different role now. So it's like now I got to go out and now I got to be the good cop. You know what I'm saying? And but you also you still want to hold guys accountable, but you got to do it in a way where it don't you know hinder the mission, man. Like where it don't mess up what the head coach is trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the one out there, you know, bringing guys down. It's more of an uplifting thing. So the biggest thing I would say is, man, just seeing what my head coach want, seeing his vision, seeing what he got, seeing what the philosophy and things that what he got and what the mission he's trying to carry out, and do everything that I can in my power to make sure that get done, make sure you get across the finish line.
Yes,
So
sir.
sometimes you got to put yourself to the, you got to put what you think to the side, because it's not about what you think all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes it's about doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna have two more questions for you, and then I'm gonna turn it over to my main man AP
Go ahead.
because he's
Hmm.
dying over there to ask you some questions. But Coach Fobb, so I want to ask you, as a former player yourself, how do you connect with today's student athletes, and what advice do you give them about balancing academics, athletics, and personal growth?
Well, man, because I've done it before. I've been successful in life. I would say that I am a pretty successful guy. Um, but as I've been a student athlete before, I've been a regular student before, and so I failed at it before, and I succeeded at it before. So those life lessons, man, just it helps me when I'm talking to these young guys, man, about how to navigate through college. Understanding that academics do come first. We're in a new era now with this NIL thing. Guys getting a little money, guys getting big money, but some people say that's short-term money, but I would tell you, man, some of the money that these guys are getting can be life-changing. But you got to know how to navigate through it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to be a good steward of your time, be a good steward of your money and things like that. So, man, because of my life lessons, I'm able to be able to reach them on levels that other people can't, and I can able to reach them on a level that I can get all the way down there with them, man. I've been where they at. I've been where they trying to go. So it's a little bit easier for me to have those conversations with them. And like I say, man, I mean, I'm not afraid of confrontation. So I don't think you can be a good leader if you're afraid of confrontation. So as long as it's coming from a good place, as long as you can love on them, as long as they know that you care, because nobody care about what you know unless they know how much you care. So they know that you care, and you can go at them, and you just got to meet them where they at. Sometimes you might be wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes that sometimes you got to listen, man. That's why he gave you two ears and one mouth. Sometimes you got to listen more than you talk. So
Yeah.
and so I
Absolutely.
say that to say, man, it's just with me, man, with my life lessons and everything that I've been through in life. That I think the guys appreciate that. They know it's coming from a good place, and that's what they'll be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, my last question. So, what's your vision for the Sam Houston men's basketball program in the next few years? And how do you see yourself
Ooh.
contributing to that growth?
Man, repeat the first part again because I couldn't hear you the first part.
Yes, I was saying, so what is your vision for the Sam Houston's basketball program in the next few years?
Well, man, first this year, man, hopefully I think we assembled a good roster. We have a really good staff. Um, I think we have opportunity to do something special this year. It's early, but I still think we assembled a good roster. Man, if we can win again this year, our goal is always to win it and get to the NCAA tournament. Um, I think things just keep going on and upward at Sam. Man, it's a place that I like to be. Um, like I said, I still get to stay at home. I commute every day, so I still get to stay at home every day with my family. Um, I got a kid that's about to graduate grad school and about to graduate high school. So, man, if
All
we can
right.
just keep winning and moving on, winning upward, shoot, man, no telling what this thing might do for you. This is an ever changing business, but like I say, man, just keep getting these extensions, man, and keep moving on and upward. That's Sam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, AP, it's on you, brother.
All right. Well, first question I got: Do you keep up with the Sam Houston football team?
Yeah, man. So I had a really good, I used to work in Katy ISD. So man, we had a guy from
Okay.
Katy that that played football for us last year. He's actually doing some interning with the Chargers now. Really bright kid, played for Katie High,
Okay.
man. So that one thing about me, man, I love football, I love all sports, so I go support them all, man. So you catch me at the soccer games, you'll catch me at the baseball games, you catch me everywhere, man. Anything once I get on with the school, man, I become a all sports guy. But the football team, man, they coming off a really good season, just hired a new coach this year. Um, so man, I'm anxious to see what they're gonna do this year. Got some heavyweights on their schedule this year, man.
Oh
They
yeah.
we playing in Houston this year because we renovating our stadium. So we're gonna be
Oh, that's
playing with
right. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna be playing our first game there. Not this week, not next week. In 3 weeks, we're gonna be playing UNLV on Friday, right before TSU play PV. So we'll be playing. Hopefully, we don't tear the field up too bad for Texas Southern and PV, but we're gonna be playing UNLV on that Friday. So and then we play Texas this year. So man, it's gonna be tough for us. I'm anxious to see how they're gonna look, man.
All right, because I got a boy over there from League City. His name's Cole Worthington. He's number 50
Okay,
that plays for Sam Houston. Keep
all
an eye
right,
on that boy for me. He's from the
all right. We'll
LC.
do.
Shout out Cole. Love
What
you, boy.
position he play?
I believe he plays linebacker. He'll be
Okay, all right. I
number
definitely
50,
will
I
be. I
believe.
definitely will be looking out. I definitely will be looking out, man. I definitely will
Yeah,
be
shout
doing
out
that.
Cole. Love you, boy.
All right.
My next question is, how do you feel that Coach Udoka has done with this Rockets culture for the last two years going into the third year?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He my type of dude, bro. Coach is my type of dude. He a no nonsense dude. Man, I think the culture is where it need to be. I still think, man, me personally, man, I really think they needed to add one more score, man. One more guy that can go get their own bucket. Because I mean, you gotta think about it, man. KD was a big pickup, but man,
Mm-hmm.
we banking on KD to carry him, or are we banking on aiming to take the next step? To make the
True.
next step to start him. So I was like, man, do they need like one more guy that can go get his own bucket, and so that way you don't need KD to play because KD don't really miss games unless he's injured. And man, but when he's injured, man. He's older. So
Yeah.
so that's just something because you one injury away, man. We all are just one injury away.
Right.
But to answer your question, man, I like this, man. I like the roster. I like what he's doing, and now it's time to just take that next step.
Okay. Who's your favorite acquisition from this offseason? Because we got Dory Finney-Smith, Clint Capella's back, Steven Adams re-signed, we got KD. Who's your
Well, of
favorite
course,
one from the
of,
offseason?
of course, it's gonna be KD. He bring that star power. He gonna put them butts in the seats. He gonna keep them tickets at a premium price high for us. Uh, but the Clint Capella was big. You got a different style big that you had with Seguin. You got two different styles that you can play. You got that lob threat, you got that shot blocker, and if something happens again, you can be confident that you got a good solid backup. But to be honest with you, man, I like the KD one, of course.
All right, all right. Final prediction on the season. What do you think the Rockets are going to seed, and how far do you think we're going to go in the playoffs?
Man, that depends on health. Man, you got to think about it, man. The
Mm-hmm.
dude is old, man. He's older, so it depends on his health. Put it like this: if the Rockets can stay healthy, uh, I see them conference finals, and anything goes from there. Anything goes from there.
Love it. Love it.
All right.
Anything
Ooh,
goes from there.
I
Like
like that conference finals.
once you get there, then anything goes. Uh, I'm anxious to see what the Clippers are gonna look like. See what they gonna do.
That's
Um,
the uncles.
yeah, I'm anxious to see what they're gonna do, man. I'm just anxious to see what they're gonna do. But like I say, man, if the Rockets stay healthy, I don't see why they can't get to the conference finals.
Yeah.
All right. So you believe first year it should be conference finals, or any in the next 2-3 years?
Nah, man, you don't have 3 years with KD, man.
Mm-mm.
You don't have 3 years with him. It's
Thanks.
now you didn't make that move for 3 years from now. You made that move for now. Uh, so right now and possibly next year, because I don't even think they even start talking about extensions with him, right? So
No, not
so
yet.
yeah. So it's right. It's now, and I think you know my three in that West is gonna be of course Oklahoma.
Mm.
Um, I got the Rockets, and I think the Clippers.
Clippers in the top three. Okay. What do you think about that, TJ?
That
Who y'all
top
got?
three.
Who you got? Who you got?
My top three for this upcoming season is definitely Oklahoma City West in the West, of
Yeah.
course. Oklahoma City. They're the reigning champs. Their team is going to be pretty good. I think at least for the next 3 or 4 years before, of course, CBA and whatnot takes a toll on that team. But I think
And
it's going to
remember,
be them.
KD opens in Oklahoma City the first game of the year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be with the ring ceremony and everything.
That's going to be interesting. But definitely Oklahoma City, Houston, and believe it or not, I got to think on it. But really and truly, I think the Spurs are going to shock some people.
Now I
Not
got
to
the
say,
Spurs in my top four. I got them in
yeah,
my top four.
I
But
think
see,
the
I just
Spurs are
don't
going
know
to
what
shock
the
some people.
injury is gonna be like with them. Fox, my dude, and he's coming off the hand injury. He's gonna be good.
It just
You
got
got
paid.
just got Page, you got Castle, and all them guys over there. I just think they won. I think they one player away too. So I think they're But like I say, if I don't think the Rockets might not be done, man. You just don't know what they might do.
You never
Uh,
know.
you just never know, man. So I got those. That's what I'm thinking in that West.
You never know. I
You
mean,
can never count
Giannis.
out. You can never count out. You can never count out Denver.
No.
Yeah, they had a good offseason too.
You
Denver
never count
too.
out Denver. You can never count out. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna go with those two because everybody else is. Yeah, everybody else. I don't think the Warriors can do anything. I don't think Sacramento's gonna do anything. I don't think that's. I don't think Minnesota. I don't think Minnesota gonna get back there.
Oh, okay.
I'm in agreement. But
I don't
Miami
think
AP.
I don't think Ja's built to lead a team to the conference finals.
And
Woo!
Jaren Jackson's hurt for a good while to start the year too, I
Yeah,
believe.
Memphis gonna take a
So
little tumble. They're gonna take
Yeah,
a little tumble.
guys
yeah.
that play over the rim like that in the NBA, man, is tough, man.
Because injuries, once them injuries start setting in. But Coach Fobb, my main man, we here at Clutch City Connect would like to thank you so much for coming on the show.
Man,
It's
thank
very
y'all,
much
man.
appreciated.
Anytime, man. Any questions y'all got for me, man? Just ask me, man. Anytime, man. Anytime y'all want to come out to a game, we got Stephen F. Austin we're gonna play them. That's gonna be October 25th at Del Mar, man. Make sure you shoot me a text. I'll make sure I get y'all some tickets down there, man. So y'all can come check that out. That's gonna be a really good game there, man. October 25th at Del Mar in Houston.
Okay.
So that's bringing back the Piney Woods, and that's gonna be big time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Well, we
yes.
would definitely have to make a trip. We might even vlog that. We might have to
Oh,
vlog
Come
yeah.
on,
that.
man. Come on, man. I can get y'all media, man. I can get you some media passes.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Okay.
so much. It's
Thank
Yeah,
you
let's
definitely
do
a
that,
pleasure.
man.
That's awesome.
Let's do that. Let's go ahead and lock that in, man. So y'all can vlog that, man. I'll get you some media credentials and so that way y'all be down there and do what you gotta do. Help us pump that thing up.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Well, yes.
definitely.
Definitely want to thank you so much, and we appreciate that. Guys, stay tuned for that. That's coming. It just happened. You heard it here first. It's happening. So
Yes,
we want
sir.
to thank you so much once again, Coach Fobb. This is your boy, TJ Anderson,
And your boy AP.
and Coach Fobb. We want to thank you once again. You two, we
Appreciate y'all,
back.
man. Yes,
Peace.
sir. Peace, man.
Peace.
Clutch City Connect, Clutch City Connect, Clutch City Connect. Houston rockin' news, everything you need. You know we keep it in check. Scores, interviews, and player stats. Yo, we keep it in check. Subscribe to see what's next. It's Clutch City Connect.